It's definitely a rough day in the crypto market. We are seeing red pretty much across the board, almost everywhere you look. And ADA is not immune to that. ADA, in fact, has dropped down to about 36, 37. It's down about 4% on the day. And at this time, it's very correlated with BTC. Where BTC moves, ADA is right standing side by side, hand in hand. Okay. And the big reason why we've seen this little bit of a leg down today is because the US-based crypto exchange Bittrex announced that they are, in fact, filing for bankruptcy. Now, if you guys aren't aware, Bittrex used to be the largest exchange here in the US. Okay. They got hit with some big fines back in the fall from the SEC, over $50 million worth. And now they're kind of feeling that fallout from it. Now, here's the thing. This can be viewed as both a good and a bad thing. All right. It's bad because obviously you never wanted to see an exchange fall. You never want to see people have their assets stuck in these places. You don't want that to happen, right? Because people's livelihoods are on the line here. But the reason why it is good is because you want the bad actors out of the space. We want this space built for longevity. If you're an exchange and you have a business model where you're over leveraged or you're overemployed and you can't withstand these bear markets, you don't need to be around. Okay. We need something that has a good business model that can handle these anticipated times, because remember, these bear markets happen every 4 years. Now, granted, I understand that having to pay $50 million is a big deal. Okay. That's something that is definitely not in the business plan. I'm sure they have some contingencies set up for things like these, but that's where this big issue really kind of stemmed from. Now, this is going to play an impact short term, okay, in the crypto prices. We've obviously seen the fallout from other exchanges. We know how that's impacted the prices. Now, obviously, this isn't as big of a deal as FTX, because FTX was, for lack of a better term, fraud, right? They were using customers' money for things they weren't supposed to, but it wasn't on as big of a scale, okay? Bittrex did not do as much volume. Bittrex did not have as much in reserves as like FTX was supposed to, okay? So the fallout may be a little bit smaller, but here's the thing. In the long term, this is great for the space, okay? It's kind of weird. You got to look through it with rose-colored glasses, but long term, getting the entities that cannot withstand, that cannot create a great safe haven in the space, getting them out right now is the best thing for the space long term. Now, how much fallout we see, I'm not sure. It could last a couple days, could last a couple weeks. It may be something very, very short-lived. We may see a spike with the CPI report in just a couple days. But that's what's going on today. That's why the market is down. That's why we're seeing red across the board. So just wanted to keep you guys updated. Obviously, it's always important to know what's happening in the space. And this is something big. Is this the last one to fall out during this time? Possibly. Maybe not, right? Obviously, we don't know. We don't know what people's books look like. But there's going to be some pushback on the SEC, because obviously a lot of these things, excuse me, have stemmed from the SEC essentially overstepping their bounds. And now obviously Coinbase has their lawsuit with the SEC. We may see kind of a halting of some of these enforcement actions, some of these fines that we're seeing, which would be better for the space. We obviously need some clarity. We need some direction. And I think that this may be coming sooner than later. So appreciate you guys as always. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what kind of impact you think Bittrex going under is going to have on the space. Appreciate you as always. Show your support below if you guys haven't, and I hope to catch you guys in the next one. Take care.